Come all you moonshiners if you want to hear.
Welcome to Barley and Hops. I'm George. Yeah, we've made 6 hours so far, and we've made it all the way to Louisiana. So we got quite a ways to go, but you can see we've got all of our electronic gizmos and gadgets in here. That just helps us along the way. Stay tuned. All right. Well, here we are, Gulfport, Mississippi. Just pulled up and getting ready to check into the Comfort Inn and Suites. Stuart and I are here. It was my turn to drive the last leg, so just a little tired. Waiting to meet our host, and we've got some for you.
Hops. By the way, I'm Stuart Duncan, George Duncan's son. So stay tuned for some more of our adventures as we travel.
We've made it all the way down here to Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm here with Homer, our host, and Homer, you're going to take us out and show us a few things.
Yep, we're going to go down the beach and we're going to go eat some seafood and crab legs and shrimp.
I understand there's a casino in our future.
Yep, that's where we're headed.
There's no better way for a bunch of distillers to get together and start off an evening, is there?
Treasure Bay Casino, here we come.
There you go. Right. Homer, I appreciate the dinner, man.
You're welcome.
Really, and the visit to the casino.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So how long have you been distilling?
I've been playing about 30 years. Playing.
Yeah, playing around a little bit of this, a little bit. You know, you shared with me a little bit earlier, and I don't know if you feel comfortable or not share with everyone else. Not a secret, but sort of like a technique in your process of some of the rare elixir that you have left with us for this evening.
Like the recipes or whatever?
Well, not necessarily the recipe, maybe your technique, because I thought it was really, really interesting about your filtering aging process.
Well, usually I start off in, when I filter, I usually like to try to cut my spirits, you know, to about 84, 85, and then filter it.
Okay, do you filter it at 84 or 85?
Yeah.
Proof?
Proof.
Okay.
Proof.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, it just, to me, it takes a little bit more of the oils out of it, I guess, or the nasties, that's what I call it.
Yeah. You were describing earlier, which I thought was a really interesting aspect about it, is that once you add water, and this is something I think bears a whole lot of truth, is that we use the analogy of like when you have a sniffer and you pour bourbon or a scotch in there, and then you'll add a little bit of water, and it just kind of enhances the aroma. Mm-hmm. So it's the water itself that kind of opens up the aroma or the flavor profile in a distillate itself. And so you use that same basis for being able to filter a little bit more clearer.
Yes.
Interesting. It's something that
to me it takes more of the oils out of it.
Yeah.
What I call the nasties.
Yeah. We've all experienced the nasties before, because and we spent a long time talking about all these things, and we've all made mistakes. And how many times did we talk about it? Yeah, I made a junk run.
I poured many of it on charcoal fires before. Lighting barbecue grills. Yeah.
Well, I find it really fascinating talking with you about it, because your techniques are solid. It's impressive that your process is, you're like,
it's just about exactly what you do.
Yeah, but the point is that successful distillers, they don't violate the process. They just have their own ways of going about it.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, and I must say that tasting that I call it an elixir was very, very smooth. Yeah. And you're not going to believe this. I asked Homer, how did you make it as smooth as it is? And he said, I do the same thing you do.
Yep. Put the glycerin in it.
Put the glycerin in it. The glycerin does it all. Not all of it, but
it takes a big out of it. And I was telling George, I said, the first time I seen his video when he's talking about putting glycerin in it, I said, dadgummit, I said, he done stole my secret. There ain't no secret. I mean, somebody told me about it, and I tried it, and it worked, and it just,
absolutely.
It worked.
And this is a community of sharing.
That's
so,
right.
The more you can share to help others be successful, I mean, the better off we all are.
Patience.
Patience.
It takes patience for good spirits.
And remember, there's no right way to do the wrong thing. There are no shortcuts.
No, you can't shortcut.
No.
You can't cut corners. If you try to go about it the cheapest way you can, that's what you got. You got cheap spirits that taste nasty and nobody likes.
Exactly, yeah. And probably the biggest compliment you can ever be paid is when, you know, you give someone a shot and they ask for the second one.
Yeah.
And then they ask for the third one, and they want to know if you have any extra.
I want another jar of that.
That's a hell of a compliment, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But I liken it to like a computer in a way too. Is you know, junk in, junk out. And you know, I think you understand that too. We talked about that before. The three-legged stool, you know, where you've got equipment, ingredients, and process. You know, which includes your technique. You know, and as long as you keep those three things balanced and they're all quality, you got a good product.
That's right.
Once you remove one of them,
it goes to hell in a hurry.
It goes to hell. It goes to hell in a hurry. All right. Well, look again. I want to say thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
On behalf of my son and I for hosting us this evening, we really appreciate all the crab legs at the local casino and the other things at the casino. Because nobody comes to Mississippi without stopping by the casino, I guess.
There you go.
That was an awesome dinner. So thanks for all you do, and
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thanks for hosting us. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
Let's do it. And always remember, happy distilling.